Okay, right, the reason I'm doing this video now is to help people that are overeating, because everyone's sitting at home now on the board and they're eating more snacks, okay? So you're eating chocolate bars, you're eating crisps, and you're eating anything that's left in the cupboards, just out of boredom, okay? You're also doing less activity, so therefore you're not burning as much calories off as you normally would on a normal working day, okay? So these are the simple things that you have to remember, okay? If you go on Google, right, and you type in resting metabolic rate, your RMR, okay? If you type that in, there's a load of things on Google where you can actually find out what your RMR is, okay? So for instance, I'm going to work off me. My resting metabolic rate, I've put in my age, my weight, my height, and then it came up, and mine's around about approximately 2,400, okay? Now, 2,400 calories per day, yeah? Now, that's how many I need, 2,400 calories per day to maintain my current weight, so I won't lose weight and I won't put weight on, yeah? So, if I consume less than 2,400 calories for 7 days, I will lose weight on the scale. So if I weigh myself once a week, I will lose weight on the scales, yeah? Also, if I consume less than 2,400 calories and I also exercise, I will lose weight, I'll lose more weight at an accelerated rate as well, okay? So for instance, if I was to just go on, say, 2,200 calories, which is 200 calories per day less than my kcal, and I didn't do any exercise, I would lose about a pound a week, yeah? If I then added exercise, it'd probably go up to £1.50, £2 a week, okay? So that's the way you've got to remember. So find out your RMR and then keep under that calorie control for the day, okay? Women will have a lower one than men, okay? So as I say, mine is 2,400. A smaller woman will have, it'll be a lot less, okay? So that's why you've got to be very, very careful. Try and find out what it is. If it's 1,600 calories a day, stay below that, yeah? Right, now, also, calories are king, so stop focusing on the macros. Everyone goes on about, oh, me fats and me proteins and me carbs, I've got to get the mixture right. You don't have to worry about that, okay? All you've got to remember is at the end of it, you've got to be below, or I have to be below my 2,400, or you've got to be below what yours is, okay? So it doesn't matter if that's 2,400 of fat, or 2,400 of protein, it doesn't matter as long as I'm below that calorie count per day, yeah? So just count your overall calories. Also, right, by doing a workout as well, this is where a lot of people go wrong as well. They think if they do a pathetic workout where they only burn about 100 calories a day, right, or 100 calories for a workout. And I've worked in gyms all my life, so I see people, they do what we call a pathetic workout. And it'll only, probably, a lot of them I've seen, they probably wouldn't even burn 100 calories a day. So, why then would you reward yourself with a 300 calorie chocolate bar? Because that's how much a chocolate bar is, okay? You're going to get some arsehole now that's going to say, oh, it's not 300 calories for a Snickers. Okay, it's 296 calories for a Snickers bar. So it's more or less 300 calories, yeah? So why would you reward yourself with a 300 calorie chocolate bar and you've done a pathetic 100 calorie workout? Doesn't make any sense, okay? So, a good 60-minute workout, a really good one, it will burn approximately 500 calories. So that's a really good one. So it's an intense for full 60 minutes, not sitting around on your phone in between sets. An intense 60-minute workout will burn around about 500 calories, okay? So if I was to go and have a 300 calorie chocolate bar, that's only going to come to 200 calories then, yeah? So if we didn't have that, you're going to get that 500 coming off there then. So it makes sense, yeah? So don't reward yourself with shit when you've done a shit workout, okay? Also, don't waste your time with all some of these bullshit programs out there, okay? Like the likes of Fat Fighters and Weight Watchers and Slimmers World and all of that. You know, they don't make any sense to me because it just seems to be, and I'm not being horrible or nothing, it just seems to be a big room of fat people sitting around talking about food, and they give each other a high five every time someone loses a pound. Gee whiz, because a lot of these people need to lose about 5 or 6 stone, so don't be high-fiving someone because they've lost a pound, because next week they'll have a bucket of ice cream and they'll put 2 or 3 pounds on. So stay away from all of these programs, Fat Fighters, Weight Watchers, Slimmers World and all that. It's all nonsense. Just remember what your metabolic rate is, okay? If it's 1,500 or 1,600 calories a day, stay below it, add some exercise and you will lose weight, okay? So stay below your resting metabolic rate. Get online now on Google and find out what yours is and stay below it, okay? Done.